Good evening. So today it is game day on this Thursday, October 8th. We have Tampa Bay going against them Chicago Bears. And this is for Buccaneers fans only. So, just in case you don't remember who I am Q. And we here to talk about the Bucs, give a little bit of a preview. And yeah, if you notice, I'm in a little bit of a new venue. This is Cigar International out here in Wesley Chapel, over by the outlets. Come by, me and Big J, we're going to try and do either a pregame or a recap here throughout the season. So just so you know, we're going to have more videos coming. I apologize that I haven't been doing as much, but got caught up with work a little bit, so my apologies. But we're back in it, we're getting ready to run, and this is how we're getting ready to get down and do things. So, quick talk about what's going on with the last game. The last game was a little scary because Justin Herbert, he showed he can play. He has a little bit of game in him. He definitely has a little bit of showmanship. He does need how to learn how to slide. I'm not gonna lie, because our guys, whenever he was standing up, they took some crazy shots at him, and that's exactly what we want from our defense. But once again, even a rookie quarterback can show us that our corners are nothing. Our corners were not doing anything. I mean, they put up 31 points, but you know, let's say they put up 24 points because Brady did throw a pick six. But seriously, our corners got to get better. Antoine Winfield, he had another solid game, even though him and other safety, they mistalked on the first touchdown that was thrown that went right in between the both of them, just letting the receiver run by him. But really, I want to talk about this front seven. Our front seven defense is nice. They're getting after it. You know, it doesn't matter if it's the linebackers, the ends, the tackles. They're all in there, and they're just crashing. And they're really doing their parts trying not to give the quarterback a chance. So if they're doing good, our corners got to hold up, though. They really do have to hold up. They got to play a lot better. That offensive line, they didn't really look. They looked a lot better now than they did against the Saints. You know, yes, there was some pressure on Brady, but the offensive line is getting there. Running backs didn't do too bad. I like to see more of the ball. I would love to have like 125, 150-yard rusher. But that combination between Jones and Fournette is really powerful, and they really showed what they could do during that game. So I'm liking what they're doing. And then, you know, of course, Brady did what Brady does. Outside throwing that pick six, Brady had a really good game. So, you know, that's enough about last game. Let's talk about what's going on for this game. So, we got the Chicago Bears. We got the Bucs going to the Bears. Now, listen here. So, the Bears, they ain't got a quarterback. Whether it's Nick Foles or it's Trubisky. Neither one of them are playing that great. I'm actually surprised that they do keep putting Trubisky in there. It just doesn't seem like he's reading the defense as well. It seems like he's still learning how to play the position, which is sort of crazy. But I mean, he was thrown in there as a rookie, but I think this is like year 3 for him. He should be up to speed. But I will say one thing: doesn't matter if it's Trubisky or if it's Foles throwing the ball. Allen Robinson is a beast. He already got 331 yards. They're making that man look like he's a superstar right now. He's a good wide receiver. He's just not the best receiver in the game. But they're making him look pretty good, or he's at least, you know, making him look pretty good. But he's doing his thing. Their running game really hasn't gone off, but the running back is sort of nice. I'm looking forward to is how our offensive line handles this defense, because Khalil Mack is a beast. Khalil Mack is just freaking crazy. He does what he needs to do. He's always after the ball, and there is just no way that we're going to actually stop that man in his tracks. He just keeps going and going and going. But what they've done is, he's not really getting a lot of sacks, but what he's doing is he's causing havoc, which causes other players to get sacks, get hurries, get hits, and that's all because Khalil Mack's doing his thing. So, and then, to pair Roquan Smith, kid out of Georgia, with him, like, they're really having a pretty nice year working together. Their secondary really isn't that bad, but I think they're going to have a hard day with Mike Evans, because I think Brady's going to try and get down, and then, what tight end do you want to guard? Do you want to guard O.J. Howard? Do you want to guard Brady? Do you want to guard Gronk? You can't guard all three, and you definitely can't double all three. So it's sort of interesting to see what's getting ready to happen, how they're getting ready to do things, and what's going to go on. The only thing I truly do know is someone's getting ready to get the business, and it's not getting ready to be the Bears. Khalil Mack, he's going to go out, he's going to do what he needs to do, but the Bills are getting ready to have a lot of stuff to come with. So let's talk about what we're looking at for offense. So I think Brady's going to keep doing what he's doing, but I would love for him to run the ball a little bit more. I think this is a good chance to really, especially since we're going up there and it's a windy city, and you don't know if it's going to be hot or cold, because that wind just blows all times of year. But to get that running game going, and then you mix that running game with the play action pass, that's really going to leave Mike Evans open over the middle or down the seam, or even one of the tight ends. Unfortunately, Chris Godwin's not going to be playing. He's still taking care of an injury. Scotty Miller, he is here and there. He has made some plays. He has lost some plays. He needs to do a better job tracking the ball and catching the ball with his hands. But Brady seems to believe in it, and that's a good thing for a young wide receiver. But the chemistry between the wide receivers and Brady is it's not there. It's almost there. They're breaking off a couple of routes, and that's probably one of the reasons why Brady is throwing so many pick sixes, because they're not running the routes totally to where it is, or where they ran in practice, and Brady would throw the ball, they would be there. But sometimes Brady's throwing the ball on the inside, sometimes he's throwing it on the outside. I just think that's a timing issue. They're going to end up getting that together, and we'll be good with that. I think the offensive line, they're going to have a really good challenge this week, but I think they're going to stay up. I do think they're going to have Khalil Mack try to line up against Tristan Wirfs as much as they can, because he's the rookie. But I think our rookie is going to hold up. He seems to be doing pretty well. Now, getting on the defense, our front seven, as I said before, I'm not worried about them. I think that front seven is just going to get in there and do what they need to do and knock things out. The problem that is going to hurt us is if Allen Robinson is playing like this, our corner is going to have a long day, a very long day. This is going to be a really long season for our corners. And it's probably going to be every video that I talk about. I'm going to talk about how our corners need to step up and they need to do better. Because the way they're playing is just ridiculous. I just don't get it. But, at least the safeties are doing well. Outside of a few blown coverages here or there, the safeties are holding up. They're not trying to give up much touchdowns. They're making plays. Antoine Winfield, I think, I know he's rated as the best rookie safety, but I think he's also rated as the second best, and I think that's by either NFL or CBS and what he's doing. But all in all, we got a good team. All in all, we're getting ready to upset the Midway Monsters, and I'm going to call 38-14. I think the defense holds up. I do think they give up 2 due to the corners, but I think they have it all day. and Brady's gonna ride play action pass all day, and Fournette and Jones are gonna have a good day. So that's it. That's all I got. Go Bucs. Buccaneers fans only. And if you'd like, once again, like some cigars, come over here. Cigar International, Wesley Chapel, by the outlet. You'll enjoy it. You'll love it. Come and meet Jessica. She'll make sure that you're taken care of. Have a good day. I'll see y'all later.